Hey, what's up, YouTube? Good morning to my Rare Breed family. I'm Demi the Don. And so, y'all, we got things to talk about, so let's get into it. Okay, see, a lot of us always want confirmation about certain things in life, especially when you are like an introvert, you're an overthinker, overachiever. You know, you try to look for certain things to just be perfect, and you always want to know if you are on the right track. Did you make the right decisions? See, God wants you to stop second guessing yourself. You know, basically stop looking outside of yourself for confirmation and for certain answers. Because everything that you need to get to the next level in life, you already carry that. And the reason that I'm saying this is because, y'all, you know, I'm going to just be real, be honest. Some of us have been on this journey for so long, you know, trying to get things right and do things right, that we don't realize how much work we already put into the process. You know, a lot of us don't smoke, don't drink, celibacy. You know, you've been on a journey for so long and you still look for the answers like outside of yourself. Like you want confirmation from someone. And God already gave you the confirmation that you need, but you are so used to certain things going wrong that you just don't understand, is it good enough? Am I doing it right? Am I on the right path? And understand that it's okay to make mistakes because we are not perfect. God didn't put us here to be perfect, but He do want us to learn from our mistakes. But He basically wanted me to give confirmation that you are doing everything that you need to do in this world. You are making all the right decisions. You are exactly where you need to be right now for this journey that you are currently on. So stop going around asking questions. Because see, when you do that, for one, you could be entertaining the wrong person. And we all know how things go when you entertain the wrong people. Y'all already know how the enemies are. So basically, you know, we decide we like to ask someone, okay, so this job right now, do you think I should take this job? Should I wait? Or, like, I don't know, should I take time off from work? Should I wait right now? It could be something as simple as that. But God wants you to stop asking others and to ask Him. Everything that you need to know about you, you already know what to do and what you need to do. Other people's opinion don't matter. He said you have everything you need to know. It's already within you. You know, He said you already created a life for yourself that's gonna be so good that you haven't even thought about everything that you went through. You've been going through so much. And see, that's because, you know, for one, a lot of us are chosen. Like, we don't look for, okay, for an example, let's say you just gave someone like a bunch of clothes or something, or you just gave away a lot of shoes, anything. We don't look for things in return. So when something happens, we forget all about that it's happening, that it has happened, whether it's good or bad, because we never look for anything in return. It's like we already know that God has our back, but sometimes we still can get lost with everything that's going on. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink things. Just kind of relax and go with the flow. Because God said everything that you need, He is going to provide for you. You're going to have all the tools, all the material. Stop looking outside of yourself for things to go right or wondering if things are going right. Because God said you are right where you need to be. You need to just, you know, you need to give yourself more grace. You need to understand that you deserve a break. You've been on this journey for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Some of you have been on this journey for 10 to 15 years. You have put in so much work, and God is ready to give you rewards for that. Don't feel like you don't deserve all the good that's about to come your way, because you have definitely worked hard for it. And just because you're not out there working at like a warehouse and doing all this heavy lifting and work like that That doesn't mean you have not put in work. It could just be making time for yourself once a week. You know, putting in work could be you simply getting up, going to your 9 to 5, but then you cut your hours back and decided to take more time for yourself or to do other things that you like to do. Because, y'all, when people would say stuff like, oh, they work hard and stuff like that and come home from work tired, you know, I used to feel like when I was younger, like, damn, I don't do enough because this is not what my job consists of. But then I realized that God didn't want me to have a certain job that, like, I'm out here lifting heavy boxes and things like that. You know, I had to understand that the position that I was in is the position that God wanted me to be in. You know what? I just always felt like it was never enough because I wasn't out here, like, breaking my back trying to get certain things done, you know. And over time, you know, God just came to me one day and was just telling me that I am enough and I'm doing exactly what he needed me to do. So understand that you can't compare to other people and what they have going on. And for that reason, you can't keep asking their opinions. Because at the end of the day, they're looking at life one way, you're looking at it another way. God have you in a position because that's where he wants you to be. So at the end of the day, don't ever feel like you are not enough. You are enough no matter what you have going on. So yeah, like years ago, I was in like a real toxic relationship. And I remember he would always get off work and come home. And when I would be there, he would always just be mad, pick an argument, because he's oh so tired. And he feels like I'm walking around like everything is just good with me. You know, and like I said, toxic, right? Because first off, I'm a woman, you're a man. Why do you feel like I'm supposed to be out here doing back-breaking work? And that was one of the things that had me questioning myself, like, you know what? Maybe I don't do enough. But God stepped in quick, fast, in a hurry, y'all. When I say I just started getting crazy downloads, and, you know, God was just letting me know, this is what I want you to do. Basically, fuck how he feel. And on top of that, like, it's like, okay, this is my home. Like, how are you going to get mad at me? Because when I get home, I'm not tired, exhausted, ankles hurting, back hurting, body sore. You know, so at that point, when God came to me, and I feel like certain things have to happen for a reason too, y'all. Because when God came to me and he told me that in that moment, I'm just sitting there. I was just sitting on my bed and I'm just thinking like, well, damn, what more could I do? And, you know, God came to me instantly. I just heard a voice. You're not doing anything. You don't have to do anything. And so in my mind, I'm just like, I don't have to do anything. And y'all, I'm like looking around because before I became the person that I am now, like I really looked to family and friends for advice. But then I realized I can't get advice from people who are not in the same position that I'm in. You know, I own homes and everything. I own my home. I work from home most of the time. So it's like I just had to find a way to like be grateful and understand that I'm doing what God needs me to do and not what someone else wants me to do. So it's important to always go with how you feel, because this is your life that you have to live. And that's another thing, y'all. If you're in some type of toxic relationship and he or she feels like they do more than what you do and don't value you as a person, get rid of that person. You are too good. And trust me, like, sometimes we don't want to be alone, but it's for the best. Like, God is only protecting you. And, you know, I couldn't see that then being younger, but I know that now. And we may not always like what God needs to tell us, Because y'all, I will also do things like, because like I said at the time, I was in a real toxic relationship. So I'd be like, okay, God, if I wake up around, no, okay, if I get up and we don't argue at least by 10 o'clock today, that means this is it. This is the one. Everything is going to go good. Y'all tell me why 10 o'clock, hell, couldn't even make it to 7 in the morning before some type of argument broke out. You see what I'm saying? And I kept going to other people when God was sitting right there telling me and guiding me and showing me what I needed to do. I was doing what I wanted to do and what other people wanted me to do besides what God was showing me. And then when you done with that situation and you overcome everything and you get to be alone and you start thinking, you feel like you wasted so much of your time and you feel like I did this for nothing. See, I don't want a lot of you to feel that way. And I know that we all have felt that way before in life. But that's because we try to force things. We try to look outside of ourselves and get other people's opinion and, you know, just see what everyone thinks and how they feel about you. That shit sound crazy, right? Because it is. And I would never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever in a billion years do that shit again. Trust me, what I can't see, feel, and touch, and what God doesn't tell me, then I don't care what no one else says about me. I don't care how they feel when it comes to the life that I have to live. But then it also show you who you can and can't trust. Because who in their right mind would tell someone to remain in something and they see that person is hurting? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, God was giving me a whole lesson. And then it came to me like you weren't wasting your time. That was part of your journey. God needed you to see people for who they are. So when your life becomes better, you are already prepared for what already happened. You already know how to deal with certain things. So y'all don't ever feel like what you are going through and what you have been through is for nothing. I just want y'all to know that I'm proud of y'all because some of y'all do not give yourself enough credit. I'm so happy for you. Whatever you have going on right now, I'm glad that you made it through. I want to congratulate you. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm moving my camera. I want to congratulate you on your journey because you don't give yourself enough credit. So guess what? I'm giving you that credit right now. I'm letting you know no one else cares. I care. I truly give a fuck about you. Like, I want you to do good. I want you to feel good about yourself, even if you made the wrong decision. Because guess what? God steps in and he's going to correct it. So when you go further in life, you already know what time it is. You get to enjoy life after you went through all the devastating things that brought you down. Now you can enjoy. So now when God brings you all those blessings that he has in store for you, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So at the end of the day, y'all, like I said, just stop looking outside of yourself for answers. You already have everything in you that you need to go to the next level in life. God just needs you to understand that you are enough. You have always been enough. Don't never think that time was wasted, because all that time you felt like you wasted in a situation, whether it's a job, relationship, no matter what it is, God is going to restore all that time. And the time that he's going to give you, you're going to be living it up. Okay? It's going to be like nothing has never happened. You ain't losing no sleep over dead weight and things that didn't serve you in the past. It has nothing on your future. Your past is not going to touch your future at all. I'm dimming it done. I love my Rare Breed family, y'all. I love to be able to talk to y'all and vent to y'all and just open up about life, because we all go through certain things. No one life is perfect, but I just always want you to know that you are enough. You don't need to go out here trying to be like anyone else. You don't owe anyone anything. Okay? Like, zero. Nothing. You owe it to yourself to be happy and to feel appreciative. And you owe it to God for showing you, even though you went through things you didn't deserve to go through, He got you up out of that. He brought you up out of darkness. And your future is going to be bright as hell. You're going to really need some shades on. That's how bright your future is going to be. That's how good things are going to get for you. I love y'all. I'm Demi Don. This is a Rare Breed family over here. This is your world. We just happen to live in it. I wish everyone the best. And I just pray that things become better for you. Even if you're in a stuck situation right now and you are stressed every day and you have to pray every 5 minutes, just don't stop praying. Because I've been there, y'all. It was a time that I would wake up and I'm praying every second on the minute. I mean, all day prayer. Because things were just so crazy. And I felt like I was losing myself. And God brought me up out of that dark place. And if He can do it for me, I know He can do it for you. I love y'all. I will see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.